Welcome to episode, I think, 28. Yeah, it's been a while. Not that long, but it's been bad. But we're back with the series. Today, the Great Trial will be ending. So yeah, it's a lot. We only have one front left. It's the European front. So last time we saw this front go pretty good for those guys. Well, now, this country is falling now. And they fall pretty quickly. And this country is also going to fall pretty quickly. This is organized by Russia. The gray one is the purple team. Has stopped taking wholly on territory, but it is their forces invading this, so. Oh, yeah. So you could technically say this. If you really wanted to. So I'm just going to do that. So delete that. And now the purple team. Overall, Russia is going to start their invasion of Finland, as they're not liberating it. As they officially leave the alliance. Yeah. Yeah. The Russian purple team is taking a ton of Finland. As the black team's forces are almost non-existent. Yeah, that's pushed right now. Russia is going to take another country. Because now there's very little countries. Black team is very worried. Though they're losing. I mean, the deer is an offensive in Sweden that is being commenced. The Swedish offensive. And the Swedish landings are happening. Starts off in Norway. And as the black team has not seen as a problem at the moment, as they know they're going to lose. The problem they see is Russia. Russian civil war outbreak. After this, the year is now 1918. And yeah, the Green Team is going to continue their steamrolling. Making it over here. We shall fight in France. And well, the war is coming to a close as the Rome Peninsula invasion is launched. The liberation of Rome is underway. Rome is liberated. Rome is liberated, and well, the whole black team's coming apart. The dictatorship is very unpopular at the moment. Except in Russia. There's a few. Rome is pushing out over here. Giving up the Green Team forces, and the French are also helping the Romans. And yeah, mass invasions. They're luring their own territory as well. They're able to push them back pretty far. The leader of which was on the Green Team is well, he exposes a few of secrets of the Black Team, which are pretty disturbing. They committed a lot of atrocities, which is known, but they did some very bad things, which are very, very bad compared to what the committing atrocities. They tortured tons of people for no reason. Like, almost like, like they're prisoners of war and stuff. And like, some government officials they didn't like, they would constantly go overthrow, like, first get rid of people in random countries and just torture them. So, really bad. And yeah. Mesopotamia is getting off their rear end. So see, well, the Russian front is coming well. I don't really trust Russia at the moment. They are liberated. Now the liberation campaign for Rome is underway as they are invading from all sides. at this point in time. Rome is currently getting all their territory back. As they chant victory, as victory is inevitable. Black teams, like the people are still pro-black team, are losing hope fast. And some of them are going for themselves. Those are the ones that are committing atrocities of the black team. The leader is, well, don't really know what to do with him. The green team. They don't really know what to do with the black team's leader. But in the green team capital, he gets shot. And by a purple team person here. And that puts an end to that. Some color. Fixing this border. Fixing the border. Adjusting the border. Yeah, currently the black team is gonna lose. That green team, yeah, they're gonna go down south now. As well as is inevitable. The green team and the role. Black team's gonna lose. And when their leader, their once was leader was surrendered, he's dead. The green team is taking all this territory. And yeah. Meanwhile, up north, the final stretch of the conflict is happening. As Finland keeps falling. We get stopped there. The horses are here are very resistant. How is that? They're able to manage to raid all of Sweden. Sweden is happy about this as their government went in exile. Now they're back. And Finland is over here. being reestablished, which the Russians are not happy about. Yep. And now Sweden, they're worried up here. Of the Red Team Alliance, so that's their capital for now, Korea North. That's their capital now. Now the Russians are coming in hot. You guys fall pretty fast. They're able to make it around. And yeah, they're approaching the Black Team's border. Ukraine. What's going to happen in Ukraine? Well, the government has a civil. They have a civil war funded by the Mesopotamians, so if Russia doesn't get it, they join the Red Team. Russia is not happy about this. And now there's just the Black Team left. Yeah. This is going to get interesting. So the Ukrainians are going to, and Free Liberated are going to immediately start their invasion. Down south, Mesopotamians are starting their invasion. Yeah, now up north, straight up, Black Team is fried. Really, every single side. Yeah, the green team takes all this from the black team. The black team is coming in hard as well. They're coming in very... The Russians are now coming in hot on the front. Yeah, in Russia. And the black team officially falls June 23rd, 1918. Ending the Great Trial. It's a lot of stuff. So now a peace treaty needs to be established, which we'll see when that is. We still have a lot of time left in this video. So what is going to happen next? So these guys become and well, they leave the alliance. These guys join American Alliance as they're the only two dictatorships left, really. And the Civil War will start. And now we're starting our sub-era, which will only be like one episode. Before the peace treaty, it will be only this conflict, but it's the Russian Civil War. This is going to be a big one. The invasion begins over here. There's a whole massive front over here. Over here, they also are going to launch an invasion. I'm wearing so much clothes I can't find out. They're able to take this one territory out. They also take this country. They're starting their invasion of the next. It's part of that country now. There we go. Russia is gonna get zero. This is happening before even the war's done. The war just finished, and this is already happening. Russia was not prepared for this. But not all your troops are stuck over here. It does not look good for the Russians. They are going to make a offensive, though. The goal is to take the capital, which is over there. Well, the capital is just where the capital is. They don't really have that much. Russia is just focusing all its strength over here. And they take the capital and cut them into two. Currently, they still have a peace treaty with the red team. I do agree, like, these guys are crazy. We need to take them out. As I do not like dictatorships. But, then this happens. Russia backstabs them. Just make sure I think they're on the same team so we can get rid of them. So the Russian Civil War is now falling gear. The world's like, we should probably do the peace treaty after this is over, right? Because we don't really have a Russia at the moment. So, yeah. The Russian Civil War is in full effect. And they're pushing them back right out of their territory. Surprisingly, pretty rapidly. But they're being halted. The world really sees Russia as a threat. And a new coalition will be formed. This will be against the Russians. Who else will join? These will join them as well. So this is very surprising. These guys want their territory back. The Russians. This is their first priority. Russia needs to be dealt with. Their civil war is the aftermath of World War I, and now they're intervening. This is not a full conflict. I don't think it's a great trial. It's mostly going to be, well, we'll see what happens. But Russia is not strong at the moment. They're very weak considering the Civil War. They did beat the black team, but that was like all of them combined, not all separate again. So each one individually is not as strong. So yeah. Finland taking their territory back from Russia. yeah, it's going pretty good for them. As they take Russia out of their territory. I think I just had a problem. I gotta reboot my map. Crashed. So yeah. They. Oh no. Purple. Just put that close for now. The green team is going to start an offensive. Into Russia. As Russia is, they're both Russias are like what? Like what? Because don't know why they're both getting invaded. What? They don't want to have a giant Russia. This conflict. That's always caused problems. The Russian Civil War is in action. And the green team is taking territory. They take all those black teams. Rome is just here to help. The green team said they'll get more stuff into the World War I peace treaty. Yeah, and the Russian troops are just die. They're done. That's a huge loss for Russia. But Russia needs a strategy to win this conflict, the Civil War. So they're going to do their best to finish off to get over here. And Finland officially leaves the coalition. As they only declared war on the purple team, and the purple team's just too busy to do anything back to them. So with the purple team, but the purple team's collapsing. Looks like the last dictatorship is coming down. The world now sees America on their mind. Notice these guys are starting to be pushed back. There's mass fighting. Russia does manage to take this out. But the green team is prepped for their invasion. Green team is now first as entering territory that is not the black teams. As they won their civil war, the black team's civil war. And now there's like 5 very strong countries. Which I would say is like top 7. The strongest. Please check the order. So this is the purple team, so they're not doing much. This green team in the first place. They're destined to be cooked. Main hunter will be a bit harder, but yeah, they're basically done for. The team takes this. I don't know if this is Russia's of the whoever this is. It's one of the 2 Russias, but this is taken by the green team. Again, I have one more up here. And yeah. So who's the strongest right now? Well, first place is, Mesopotamia. Second place, surprisingly, is France. Third place, green team. Fourth place, Britain. Fifth place, China. Sixth place, over here. Seventh place. Eighth place. Ninth place. And 10th place. So that's the current rankings. Rome is 11th. Currently, the Russian Civil War is this is like this, but Green Team and Russia agree on a peace deal for now, at least. Green Team, that happens. This causes Rome to do the same. And ever since Russia has mostly done that stuff, the Russian Civil War will continue. Brutal fighting will occur. And seeing this, seeing this, and the country will form. In Russia This will be rise up against this country. This is a country, so every team says if you invade the country, we're steamrolling you. So Russia ain't gonna invade it because the green team is the top 3 powers are saying nah. The green team should add all their colonies. They were first. They have the best military in the world, basically, at the moment. They just came out, and well, they're going straight up this line. They just were born in the really top 3. Military first, not economy though. They have a really bad economy at the moment. That's what's dragging them down. So Russia does. They are going to agree on to a border here. That will be the border. This country does split into two. Any other capitals on the border. Then they don't really like that, so they're gonna move it down there for now. So there's So now the Russian Civil War has officially been declared as over. Yeah, the Russian Civil War is over, and now the world is getting ready for the Treaty of they're gonna review the Treaty of World War I, and they're gonna have the Treaty of the Great Trial as well. There's no black team on the map. If you look at the start, there's only one dictatorship left on the planet. It's in North America. I wonder how long that's gonna last, as they're not really that big. And they're an alliance by themselves. Asia is shatters pieces because remains of China. And now it's the black teams, and now this united Russia, but I think they gained land, but they lost land in this conflict. Well, actually, in total, they lost land. So Russia is not the happiest in the world. They had a civil war, but they did win their civil war. Finland's happy that they're back alive. The green team's happy. Yeah. So we will see next time the peace treaty. So yeah, that's it. The Russians lost a ton of troops and they were poor. They owed a ton of money to the green team now. They took all the black team's debts and now added some because, yeah, they just do so. And Russia isn't looking too good. Immediately after the conflict, they go from 7th to 15th. Literally, this country is doing better than Russia, so we'll see how Russia does. They're not gonna collapse, but they're just, if anyone invades them, they're gonna get a free Russia, basically. But no, the only person who will probably do that is the green team. If anyone else does it, the green team is gonna come to the Russians' aid, unless it's like Mesopotamia. So yeah, and that's it. That ends an era. That ends an era. A very good era. The year of the black team's over, and we'll see what happens next time. So Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Bye bye.